Good afternoon. Welcome to the screencast of Maths You Should Know. Today we're talking algebra, and we are 3 lessons into our algebra unit. And before we attack this expression that has a variable in it, I want to go back and review a couple key points. First of all, let's talk about exponent. Exponents are little numbers that show up like this right here. This little 2 is telling our base number here, 3, that we're going to multiply it by itself 2 times. So 3 to the second power is really 3 times 3. If I had another example, let's just say 7 to the 4th power. Here's our base. This is our exponent. The base is multiplied together 4 times. And please take note, I'm using dots instead of little x's because we're doing algebra, and that little dot represents multiplication. So that's an exponent. Also, we talked about order of operations. In order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, then addition and subtraction. And that kind of gets us up to 8. Let's clear the board here. Super. Today, we're going to be using variables. And in this case, a variable is a letter that's we're substituting for a number. So if I was to write this algebraic expression, 5t is the variable plus 4. The rest of the direction says if t equals 3. And to me, this is kind of like breaking a code. The 3 in this case, or t in this case, is a 3. It could be any other number in the future, but right now, since we're substituting t for 3, let's rewrite. 5 times 3, and I put it in parentheses, and I'll show you in a second what that means, plus 4. Since we're doing algebra, there's a couple of different ways we need to know how to represent multiplication. We're used to seeing 3 times 2. Agreed. However, now that we are doing algebra, we're going to get rid of this x because that could become one of our variables. So we're going to say maybe 3, and then up here in the middle, a dot that represents the multiplication symbol. 2, also, like I wrote in my 5 times 3 example, 3 parentheses 2, that would be 3 times 2. Or if I, say, had a variable, I could just put the 3 next to the variable. Maybe it's x. And in this case, that would be 3 times x. All right, let's get rid of. People love when I erase in class. Here we go. Oh, I'm doing it. Fantastic. Back to writing. I have 5 times 3 plus 4. And in order of operations, multiplication comes first. So I'm going to write 15. And I'm going to add the 4. And then it comes out to 19. There's my answer for evaluating that expression. Get another example in here. Okay. Oh, I see an exponent. So this says evaluate 4x to the second power, or 4 times x to the second power, or 4 times x squared, which we talked about today. Or 4, get my pen working. Come straight down. Our variable is x. I'm going to substitute 1/8. I'm going to, inside that parenthesis, I'm going to put my exponent. Okay. Right now I have the problem, the expression 4 times 1/8 squared. Well, if I recall, I should probably do that exponent first. So my new problem will be 4 times 1/64. And then I would multiply 4 times 1/64, which would give me 4 over 64. Feel free to simplify from there, but I just wanted to show you how to plug in a term, in this case 1/8, with our variable x. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we did in algebra today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at home. Don't forget, my bedtime's 8 o'clock. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. Love to hear your comments, both positive and negative, and they've all been positive so far. Thank you, screencasters. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the maths you should know.